Hey, what's up everybody, RetroPie Guy here. Today on Forgotten Favorites, we're going to jump into Sega's 1998 sports release for the arcade, Ski Champ. This was a super cool game because it combined so many different unique arcade gaming styles into one and created this super interactive experience for you. So this was not your typical arcade setup by any means. This wasn't a cabinet with buttons and joysticks. This was totally unique and unlike anything else out there at that time. Or anything else out there that actually came after this either. I can't think of anything. I think there was actually a snowboarding game that had the same sort of idea to this, but it was definitely different in a lot of ways. So I'm going to throw a picture of this original arcade cabinet up here for you guys so you can see exactly what I'm explaining to you. But you can see that you have two handlebars there which act as your poles in the actual skiing portion of this, and then you have two foot pedals where you would put your feet and you would use that to advance yourself through the course in this game. So it was a really interesting way to play, and it made it super fun to make it that interactive. So this was set up very much like your typical racing game in a lot of ways. You have the clock ticking down, you have different time extensions that you have to hit. Otherwise, if you don't hit those and you run out of time, you don't even see the finish line at the end of this game. So a lot of really cool elements to this, but we're going to jump into this today, and the way I'm actually emulating this is through Batocera using the Sega Model 3 collection, which I recently set up on here. I'll actually put some links in the description of this video if you're into emulation and you're into Batocera. I'll show you exactly how to set these games up, also how to go through your settings and make minor tweaks along the way. So that's how I'm playing this today, and I'm playing it all on my HP Pavilion gaming PC, which is a great gaming PC. I'll also put a link to that in the description as well, just in case you want to get some additional information as to what I'm using to play this game today. But that's going to do it for this introduction. Let's dive into the game. All right, so here we are in Ski Champ. So I'm going to put my coins in and let's get this race started. 4 different skier options here you can choose from. There's Brenda, there's Kazuma, there's Monique, and Matthias. So let's be Matthias today. So one of the things about this game is there's not multiple tracks or courses to choose from. There's just one, but there's different routes you can take within that one course. So you can play this multiple times and not get sick of it. It's also super challenging, so the majority of the time you're not even going to finish the race because you're going to hit too many obstacles and run out of time. So you can see the time kind of chips away at the top there, so you have to make sure that you're super efficient, you make tight turns and stay on course. Otherwise you're likely going to miss your checkpoints and not get those time extensions that you need in order to get to the end of the race. So usually if you're in like second or first or second place, you're typically going to hit all those time extensions without any problems. If you're in third and fourth, you can easily miss them and then just end up not even getting to the end of the race. So here is where we have a fork in the path where we can go left or right. The one of the options does close off though after a certain amount of time, so you have to be pretty quick with it. And by playing this a lot, you find out where there's like different shortcuts or ways that you can better your chances of getting into first place. So here, doing pretty well currently in second place, which is good. But one of the things with this game and most of these style games is you just have to hope for the best, because you can be in first place and then hit a tree right at the end and end up in last place. You could also be in last place for the whole race and then have everybody else kind of fall on their face at the end and you end up winning. So you never know what's going to happen in a game like this, which is a cool aspect to it, I think. So another option where we can go left or right. Let's go over here. See, that closed off. I'm in last place though, so that doesn't help.
Area 3, static place.
If you can make your turns a little subtle and where you're not just like maximizing your turn, you can make it so you advance through here a little bit smoother. I'm clearly not doing that because I'm in last place, but holding out hope that it works out in the end. At least I'm in the pack.
Time extended.
Nice little backflip there. Showing off in last place, typical. Clock is ticking down rapidly. I don't know if I'll hit this. So there is the goal. Am I gonna beat him? Oh, first place. That was not looking good there, but I was laying on the buttons to use those pulls, so we actually won that. Not by much at all, but that's pretty cool. First try. That doesn't happen often. Alright, so it looks like we get a little trophy here. You're not picking up that big. Oh. Whoops. About to say that trophy's like 4 times its size.
This isn't real. Please enter your name.
Okay, how do we enter the name here? Alright, where is it? First place, third place. Okay. Alright, so you can see from this game, it was a lot of fun and it performs extremely well. It is a different experience entirely from playing in the actual arcade because, again, the setup is just completely different. But it does work extremely well. I was playing this all today with my Xbox style controller today. So it was a blast to play this way as well. And if you're into this game or you remember playing this game, I highly recommend diving in here and giving it a go again because it brings back so many memories of mine just being in the arcade. As when this came out, I would have been about 8 or 9 years old. So, you know, it's super fun to just go down memory lane playing these older games, but, you know, they don't make these games like they used to. So playing something like this is just a blast regardless of your age, whether you played it before or whether you're coming into this fresh. I have a 9-year-old stepson that is into gaming and he enjoys playing these older games with me as well, though they don't hit the same way that they hit with me. But, you know, things are so much different nowadays with the style of gaming and the graphics and all this stuff. You know, it's harder for the newer generations to appreciate these older games that we grew up with, but, you know, it's certainly fun for everybody either way. So definitely recommend jumping into Ski Champ. It's a blast to play. Different stages and areas that you can venture off to and experience, even though it is all just one particular course in this game. So again, definitely recommend checking it out. It's found in the Sega Model 3 collection on Batocera or any other emulation platform that you're using. So definitely check it out, give it a go. Let me know what you thought of this game here, and if you've experienced this game in either the arcade or through emulation, let me know what you thought of it. That's going to do it for today. You know the deal. Smash the like button, hit the subscribe button to stay in the loop for all future videos. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys real soon.